Hi everyone, I'm Ben McIntyre and I lead the client success team here at Avanti. I hope you're having a great day and I'm really excited to introduce our SmartLinks to you in this previously recorded webinar. Our SmartLinks are a game changer for both your marketing efforts and the user experience as they automatically route members through the login or registration process for the device they're on with a single click or by scanning a QR code. I share all this and more in the following recording from our live event. So without further ado, let's listen in. Hopefully you know that our team works really hard every day to provide real savings for the people that are counting on you. And we've grown a really extensive offer network of both national and local discounts over all the years that we've been in business. That's something that we're really proud of, and we're grateful that members can save no matter where they are. Our mobile app is a really important part of that. We've got thousands of local offers all across the US and Canada. And so we really want to continue to make it easier for members to access those. And the mobile app helps them have access to their savings on the go on their phone. We've got the perk alerts there that help members know about the discounts that are nearby them. If you haven't shared more about that, this actually might be a great time to do that. We've got some of the banners here. That local savings banner, for example, that's on the screen right now, is actually available right in the back office. We've got great resources to share about the mobile app, and the new SmartLink is going to be an additional one on top of that. This mobile app is really popular as well, and we've got thousands of 4- or 5-star reviews from members across all of our mobile apps for iOS and Android. With it being so popular, we wanted members to be able to access the mobile app even more, and ideally right when they get access to your discount program for the first time. With that in mind, again, we had a key goal there of helping members download the mobile app so they can access their savings on the go. So what we've developed is a SmartLink and QR code. So it's one URL that you can communicate that will automatically guide new and returning users to register or log in on whatever device they're on and direct them whenever possible to that mobile app. Here's an example for you of what the SmartLink will look like. It's going to be your main discount program URL, just /go at the end of that. So very simple. It's not a big difference from what you communicate today, but it will impact the member experience. We've paired your SmartLink with a QR code already so that it's easy to just grab that and use it in communications. We'll touch on some of those promotional tools that we have in a bit. Before we dive in further, I want to really kind of touch on some of the key member experience considerations that we think through for this QR code and for the SmartLink. So the first one and the most important one will be your program's registration method. That'll dictate a lot of kind of the behavior and the experience of how this works for your programs and what your members will experience. Of course, the really great thing about this is that it's one link that works as a positive experience for the member, regardless of the device they're on. So if they go to that link on a computer or on an iPad or on an iPhone or an Android phone, it's going to work for them and they're going to have a positive experience there. Some of our programs have custom Avanti apps and don't use our standard Avanti app. And so that's taken into consideration. If your program has a custom app, this will be integrated and direct members to your app instead of the standard Avanti app. If your program is on our open registration method, this will take into consideration any custom registration fields that you have in that enrollment process. And something that's really exciting about this for our programs that are on the open registration method, and that which is by far our most common one, and programs that are on that registration method and that have the standard Avanti app, is that for the first time, this enables your members to register right in the mobile app. Previously, they would have had to go in and register in the browser, then download the mobile app, and then log in. And now they're able to just go ahead right to the mobile app and register there. Awesome. And then, of course, we also want to take into other consideration other things like the member's current login status. So we look at all that in here. So I share that you don't necessarily need to know all this, but I share that so that we've taken a lot of things into consideration to provide a really great experience, no matter kind of where in the journey your member might already be
or what device they're coming to the program from. With that, I'll go ahead and just share a bit more of what this will look like, primarily for those 3 different registration methods that we support. Open registration, this is where members self-register. In this case, on a mobile device, the members, when they scan that QR code or click the link, they're going to be taken right to the App Store or Google Play Store for your program's mobile app, where they can download that. And the first time they open the app, it's actually going to populate an otherwise kind of hidden registration page. And it's going to show that to them the first time that they open the app so they can get registered right there. If they're already registered and they just want to log in, they'll have the option to close out that registration page and go ahead and get logged in. But this will get that open to them the first time they open the app. On desktop, again, this is definitely primarily for communications that are focused on getting new members access to the program the first time. So on desktop, this link will take the member right to the registration page where they can register for the program, or again, kind of click out of that to go back and get logged in. Okay, next, we've got the closed registration and member import. So if you import all your members into Abenity, then you're pre-registering them as the administrator. So members won't be registering through this method. Instead, they'll just be directed to a mobile apps page within the discount program where they'll be able to log in either from the browser on their phone, or they'll be able to easily access the mobile app, download the app, and get logged in there. On desktop, the member is again taken to that mobile apps page where they can log in and explore the discount program in their browser. What's really nice there is even on desktop, we're still educating them about the mobile apps page, or about the existence of the mobile apps, and give them easy access to go ahead, click over and download those, or grab the link, send that to their phone, download it from there. So we're still educating them in that process, even if they're on a desktop computer. And then finally, for our programs that use our member API, one of the key things we need to look for is whether or not the member is logged in. Because if they're not logged in, we can't be sure that they've registered. And that API, the single sign-on process, is how they register in our system. So the first thing we look for is, are they logged in? If they are, then we can go ahead and they can go right into the program and explore the program. But we do, again, take them to the mobile apps page in the discount program where they can easily access the mobile app for their phone. And that would be the same on the browser. If they're logged out, then the first thing we're gonna prioritize is, again, making sure that they have a profile to log into on the mobile app. So we're gonna actually first send them back to your site to go ahead and do a login through the single sign-on with the API. I wanna give you a few different ideas. This is pretty new. I haven't pulled a lot of examples together of different things to show you yet, but I did wanna go ahead and give you a few different ideas. So here's some of the ways that we are already hearing about clients using this, certainly in benefits presentations. If whether that's virtual or in person now for you, you can go ahead and use it there. Mailers, brochures, magazines, kind of like physically printed items that you might send out to people or give them in a packet. It's a great place to use that QR code. They can easily just pull out their phone, scan it. Everyone's super familiar with that, unfortunately, now from restaurants and contactless menus and things from the past year. So it's really easy. Many people know how to just grab that QR code, grab their phone and scan a QR code now. Take advantage of that, kind of familiarity and drop them. If you're doing printed materials, drop it in there. Flyers, if you're back in the office, maybe you could use flyers in the break rooms, booths at events. If you've got a member benefits or employee benefits booth at an event, this is a great place to make that QR code available while you're talking about your discount program. They can easily, again, just scan it, download the app, and get registered or signed in right there. Next, same thing at like a customer service counter. We have definitely seen this for clients of ours that might work in an insurance industry where customers are coming into a physical office. This is a great place to put up a flyer or a banner, counter mat, something like that. This is a great opportunity for that. Intranet, we just had one of our clients kind of re-roll out their program using the QR code in a banner on their intranet. So this is a great place to do that too. Certainly new employee member onboardings. Text messaging, we're seeing on our end a much higher interest in text message communication. So using that SmartLink and just dropping that into a text and a promotional post about again, either on an internal chat platform or SMS, this would be a great place to use that SmartLink specifically, where someone can just click it and go right to the App Store to download the app for their phone. Stickers or buttons. This whole idea for this actually came from a specific client's request, wanting to enable employees that were in restaurants to be able to download and get access to the discount program really easily. They're, so many of their workers are mobile first or mobile only in their technology use. And so the stickers, they're going to take those and put them right on their uniform packets. So when new employees get started with their company, they're going to have a sticker right on that uniform packet talking about their discount program with the QR code, so they can just scan it and go right there. And then, internal email signatures for the QR code or link, just dropping it in there so people can access it from your benefits team or senior leaders in your organization. It's a nice little way to promote that as well. It's a lot of different ideas. Hopefully some of those might resonate with some of your own communication plans for the months ahead. We've got a few different resources and tools to help you with this. So of course, your program's own SmartLink. We've got pre-made QR codes for you. Your flyers are updated in the discount program already in your back office with the QR code and SmartLink ready to go. And then the slide and flyer templates are also updated to accommodate this. Something else I wanted to mention to you, I'll show you an example of this in the back office in just a moment. If you want to build your own custom QR code, you can certainly do that as well. There are some really fun ones, different designs, colors, you can drop your logo into it. So QR Code Monkey is just a site that we've used to create QR codes ourselves. If you want to use something like that, definitely try it out and experiment with that. It can be a fun way to add some extra bit of your own brand into that QR code. And then in the back office, we've also got additional graphics that you might want to pair with this. Like I mentioned, the local offers, banners, and gifts and things like that that were in the presentation here earlier. Let's jump over to the back office here. The first thing we're going to want to do that you'll want to check on it if you're not positive already is double check your registration method, right? We talked about that being kind of the first most important consideration that's going to impact members' experience using this. So go ahead and go up to, when you log into your back office, go to the Manage Members section here and go down to the Registration and Login section. Take a look here in the registration page, and we've got this program, this demonstration program I'm in is set for open registration. So that's great. We know that, and we can kind of understand what that experience is going to be like now. So with that in mind, let's go over to the marketing tools. Within the marketing gallery here, we've got your login and registration links. And here again, this is an example of one of those kind of customized branded QR codes that we created with our logo, with our brand colors. Just something fun, adds a little bit of extra branding to it. If you click on that, you've got your login and registration links for your program right here. So you'll have your main program URL. You'll have a short URL, which we've had for years available to try to shorten up what people had to type into their phones a little bit. But then now we have your new SmartLink. Again, the main program URL with the /go on the end of it, and then your QR code to be paired along with that. All that's ready to go for you. You can grab that today, build that into your own communication materials, and get that out to your members and employees. Again, flyers are already updated with this information. A bit of a refreshed design here. They'll always have your logo and the QR code and link ready to go here for you. Switching over to the ongoing promotion tab of the marketing gallery here, I also wanted to point out the slide templates that we have here that are kind of that flyer, but in more of a slide orientation. And they're, you can easily download that from Google Slides. If you can't access it, just email us. We'll get you that. That's ready to go here for you in both English and Spanish as well. On the next tab, the Advanced Resources tab here, we have a folder of additional graphics and resources. So here too, in addition to that kind of the main slide template, we also have an 8.5 by 11 template as well. And so this, again, if you need to customize something here on that flyer, it's a really easy way to come in, make some tweaks, export that to a PDF if you need to customize that in any way, or again, if you need it in Spanish. And then there's a whole host of additional graphics here. Definitely encourage you to explore everything that's back here. There's quite a bit, but definitely check that out, see what else might be helpful for banners, graphics, images to pull into your own communications if you need them.
If you'd like a written walkthrough of the information we've covered today about members' experience using SmartLinks for different registration methods, you can access our SmartLink guide in the Help Center by going to abty.co/smartlinks. I hope you enjoyed our webinar today. We're grateful that you've chosen Abendi to provide real savings for the people counting on you. We hope your program's SmartLink and QR code will help your members save even more as they download the Abendi mobile app to save at work, at home, and on the go. If there's anything else we can do to help your members save more, or if you want to share examples of how you're putting this new promotional tool to use, please send them to our team at clientsupport@abendi.com. We'd love to hear from you.